Do you think you are the ruler of black people? Do you think you are the king of the black community? Huh? No. You act like you own us. You act like you own black people. You don't own me. When you say you are ashamed that black people are not supporting Kamala Harris. And Barack Obama, do you think people have to do what you say? We don't have to do what you say. Who do you think you are? You are not God.
My, have the tides shifted? Are you kidding me? Barack Obama, you coming out trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala? Are you freaking kidding me? You didn't do nothing for the black community when you were in office.
So I want you guys to think about the last couple of weeks and the attacks that have been aimed at black men. Now watch this. Not from white folk, but from other black men. We got Magic Johnson, a black man, saying that black men should vote for Harris because that's the only acceptable choice. This is a man who has a black son who thinks he's a woman. Then we have the 44th president of the United States coming out and saying that black men voting for Trump is unacceptable. He has the nerve to look in the eyes of black men who are out here working there.
Black conservatives come out angrily against Obama after he had a message to say to the brothers for not supporting Kamala Harris. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jam Stories here. If you're new, kindly subscribe and let's get right into it.
Giving everybody a fair warning right now. You might not like my language in this video, so move on if you have sensitive ears. And also, send this video to Barack Obama. Barack Obama, I need to holler at you. Sit down so I can holler at you and look at me when I'm talking to you. Okay? So it took me a day to respond because I wanted to give you time to think about how stupid you sound. When you say you are ashamed that black people are not supporting Kamala Harris. And Barack Obama, do you not realize that this is America? You are a former president. So you should realize, so you should know that this is America. And black people have the right to vote for and support whoever they want. Black people have the right to support and vote for whoever they want. I have the right to wear this red hat. I have the right to support Trump. Black people don't have to support Kamala Harris. Barack Obama, do you think people have to do what you say? We don't have to do what you say. Who do you think you are? You are not God. We don't have to worship you. You want us to get down on our knees and worship you and bow down to you. Boy, bye. Do you think you are the ruler of black people? Do you think you are the king of the black community? Huh? No. You act like you own us. You act like you own black people. You don't own me. Okay? So be ashamed all you want. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. I'm not doing it. And a lot of black people are not doing it. And you want to know why, Barack Obama? Because don't nobody like her. And people realize now that voting for somebody based on the color of their skin is not going to help them. It's not a great idea. You know why black people want to vote for Trump and not Kamala? Huh? Because they realize that Trump actually cares about this country and Trump will do what's best for everybody, including black people. And black people realize that you bamboozled and tricked them into voting for you based on the color of your skin. Now black people realize that that's not a great idea because we had a black president who didn't do a damn thing for black people. Trump did more for black people than you. You bamboozled and tricked black people into voting for you. Well, vote for me because I'm black. And you made black people think you were going to do all these magical things. And you were promising all this false hope. And didn't do nothing. Nothing. Black people did not get anything out of you. Do you know who benefited from you being the first black president? You did, Barack Obama. You are the only person who benefited from you being the first black president. You, Barack Obama, you are the only one who benefited. You left the White House and made millions of dollars. Black people didn't get anything that you promised them. But you want to run your mouth. You want to yap off at the mouth and talk about why black people are not supporting Kamala like they supported you. They made a mistake supporting you. Because you are a lying piece of shit. And you don't own us.
Yo, so I'm CJ Pearson, one of the young black men that President Obama yesterday tried to lecture into supporting Kamala Harris just because she, quote, looks like me. Now, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I think that my ancestors fought far too hard for my right to vote in this country for me to support someone just because they look like me. Especially when that person who looks like me doesn't give a damn about me. Kamala Harris, for her entire political career, hasn't done a single thing for black people, black men, or anyone, actually, for that matter. She failed to secure the border. She hasn't created a single job. She is actually probably uniquely terrible at her job. Barack Obama, another person who didn't do a damn thing for black people when he was president, believes that black men should set aside our disagreements, set aside our grievances, and just take one for the team. Barack, we've been taking one for the team when it comes to supporting the Democratic Party for decades. And what do we have to show for it? Our inner cities are destroyed. Violent crime is up. We are living in poverty in too many communities across this country. That is the reality of progressive policies in this country and all across America. So no, Barack, I'm not going to support Kamala Harris because you said that is my duty as a young black man. No, I'm going to support Donald Trump, the president who actually delivered for black people, brought about the lowest black unemployment rate in our nation's history, the president who actually gave a damn about our community. That's not rocket science, Barack. It's common sense.
So I want you guys to think about the last couple of weeks and the attacks that have been aimed at black men. Now watch this. Not from white folk, but from other black men. We got Magic Johnson, a black man, saying that black men should vote for Harris because that's the only acceptable choice. This is a man who has a black son who thinks he's a woman. Then we have the 44th president of the United States coming out and saying that black men voting for Trump is unacceptable. He has the nerve to look in the eyes of black men who are out here working their off, grinding, taking care of their families, mature, responsible men, spiritually mature men, handling their business. This man that is worth, some estimates say, of $75 million, has then the audacity to tell these same black men that it is unacceptable for you to vote any other way than what I tell you. I'm just starting to think now, like seriously, like this is all the game. Like this can't be serious. We're like in some twilight zone. We're just not, like this ain't even real anymore. It's to the point to where it's become redundant and just useless to talk about. It's amazing to me how dumb and just how gullible that they think that we are. And the sad part is that many are just like that. It's really frustrating. Now, if a white man came out and told a black man that it's unacceptable for him to vote a certain way, black folks would be all up in arms. All up in arms. You can't tell me that. I'm a grown. But then we allow another black man to come out and tell another black man, a grown black man on top of that, that he can't do what he so desires. It's just like listen, let me just say it like this. If there was a black man that was on the Republican side that was running for president, black folks still wouldn't vote for him. Black folks in a recent poll said that they wouldn't even vote for Condi Rice. Condi. They wouldn't even vote for her. They would vote for Harris over Condi. Can you believe that? Black folks said that they vote for Harris over Condi. What? Like this stuff is just becoming ridiculous, y'all. It's just becoming ridiculous. It's just becoming ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
My, have the tides shifted? Are you kidding me? Barack Obama. I didn't vote for you either time. I saw right through you back then. And unfortunately, so many of my black brothers and sisters, my own family, they couldn't see through you. But now they can. You coming out trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala? Are you freaking kidding me? You sound like a slave master trying to get your slaves back on the plantation. Well, Barack Hussein Obama, you know, I always appreciated the fact that Obama, as an acronym, could also be mentioned. One big ass mistake, America. You didn't do nothing for the black community when you were in office. You pandered to the LGBTQ community, though. Oh, yeah, you pandered to them. You lit up the White House in rainbow colors and everything. What'd you do for the black community? What'd you do for America other than just inflame the race tensions in America? Yeah, that's right. You invited Black Lives Matter to the White House. You shamed Dallas police. You inflamed and stirred up racism in this country like nothing before. It wasn't Trump. It was you, Barack Obama. And now you have the audacity to try to shame black brothers to vote for Kamala? She ain't one of us. She's not pro-American. She's pro-illegal immigrant, period. Shame on you. I'm glad my black, brown, and white brothers and sisters are seeing right through you.
Hello, America, and hello, Georgia. I'm Vernon Jones, former state representative from the great state of Georgia, and I'm out doing my normal morning jog. By the way, it's a great day to be in Georgia. It's a beautiful fall day. But anyhow, I just had to pause for the cause. I, like many of you, observed and listened and watched Barack Obama last night as he addressed black men. But as a black man, he did everything but address us. What he did, he berated black men, he rebuked black men, he even scolded black men, primarily because we will not fall in line and vote for Madam Lock Up Her Brother, Kamala Harris, because that's her record. As if black men are too stupid that we can't vote our self-interest, what's best for us, our pocketbook, our families. As if we've been immune to the past 3.5 years, as if we don't know that gas prices have been higher under Kamala Harris, food prices higher under Kamala Harris, interest rates on home mortgages higher under Kamala Harris, and runaway borders under Kamala Harris. But you know what? That's what the liberal white Democratic Party did. They dispatched Barack Obama out there to whip black men back on the plantation to vote Democrat. And you know, President Obama, he meant a lot to black people, but he didn't do anything for black people. And for him to want to come down from his mansion in Martha's Vineyard and tell black men how we should vote, really? You don't even live in Chicago anymore. You left your black community, Barack Obama, and you want to tell us how to vote? We're not having that, and we're not voting for Kamala Harris.
Well, there you have it, guys. Those are some of the black conservatives speaking out against Obama and telling Obama what he didn't do for black people. Most of the black men in the United States do not trust to vote just because you throw the race card at them. And most of them say that Obama did not do a lot for black people, and they don't expect Kamala Harris to do that for them. And guys, as you have heard, many black people are angry at the way Obama actually was calling out black men, especially singling out black men, and even going to the extent of actually using patriarchy as one of his points and saying that black men don't want to vote Kamala Harris just because they don't want to see a woman in power. And many black men have been angry and actually have lashed out and spoke out against what Obama was trying to do and was trying to say to black men, you know. And you had one of the guys actually saying, Obama, you don't own us. Obama, you don't own black men, because you can just come out and tell people what to do. You know, you can encourage them, you can give them points, you can give them encouragements. But some are saying the way that Obama delivered the message, he sounded like a master. Those were the words of the men that you heard actually there speaking out against Obama, guys. What do you think about this issue of black men, especially black men, not supporting Kamala Harris just because, you know, she's a woman, or should they support Kamala Harris just because she's a black woman and she is on point, on course to make a record and to make history as the first black woman president of the United States. What do you think about that, guys? Tell me in the comment section. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe, like the video, share, drop a comment. See you on the next episode.